Yeah, on to the next one. ID Cabasa calls out Akon over claims of creating Afrobeats. Veteran Nigerian music producer and executive Olumide Ogunade, popularly known as ID Cabasa, has openly criticized Senegalese-American artist Akon for claiming he played a foundational role in the creation of Afrobeats. If you recall, Akon, in a recent interview with American TV host Sherri Shepherd, suggested that his collaborations and signings of Nigerian artists in the late 2000s significantly shaped what the world now recognizes as Afrobeats. He cited early partnership with artists like Wizkid and Banky W as key moments in what he described as the genre's global breakout. But ID Cabasa, speaking during an interview on Wazobia FM, friendly pushed back on Akon's narrative, stressing that Afrobeats is a cultural movement, not the product of one person's influence. Afrobeats no be waiting one person creates, na culture, Cabasa stated in Pidgin, making it clear that Akon's claims overlook the contributions of foundational Nigerian artists and producers who were building the genre before Akon's involvement. While acknowledging that Akon played a role in collaborating and supporting Nigerian music arts at a time when the genre was still evolving globally, ID Cabasa maintained that this does not give him the right to claim ownership or creation of Afrobeats. ID Cabasa also pointed out that long before Akon's collaborations with Nigerian artists, stars like Tubaba, Nice and Timaya were already gaining regional acclaim and laying the groundwork for the genre's identity. They also debunked Akon's statement that he discovered and signed Wizkid, clarifying that Banky W was the one who truly discovered and nurtured Wizkid under Empire Mates Entertainment EME, with Akon's label only coming later through a distribution partnership. Even the way when they talk about Wizkid, not be waiting the story be that, Cabasa added, expressing concern that Akon's revisionist history disrespects the collective effort of Nigerian music pioneers.
So this Akon's declaration has been one of the most talked about in recent times because apparently he has been talking about things like this in the past and nobody really took him serious until he went on this Sherri Shepherd show and reinstated that Afrobeat started with him with his help. And we're like, okay, before your help, these people were already doing this thing. Afrobeat is a movement, it's a culture. It started, these people took their music, Nigerians, let me even stop saying these people, we Nigerians took our music global. Before he did his partnership with Wizkid, we had the Oliver Twist with the band.
There was the Kanye, there was the
there were other people. So it's crazy.
I think it's just a situation whereby Akon has been saying the story from his own side. And nobody had been able, or whether people were talking about it, but maybe he didn't get to Akon himself. But this is his own side. And this is a time where, and people have been saying these things that, oh, this Afrobeats movement, not the Afrobeats from Fela, this so-called Afrobeats movement, people need to tell the story proper. I know how it all started. Ice Prince can tell you. I think Ice Prince in an interview said he coined the name Afrobeats with the S. So that's Ice Prince's own side. So we get it. There was that affiliation with Convict Music. That's EME Convict Music. There was that affiliation with P Square and Convict Music. But way before then, there was the DeBanch, Snoop Dogg, Mr. Endowed. There was the Kanye West Good Music movement and all of those things.
Songs.
But it's just talking from his own side. And I think this is why it is very necessary. Shout out to Ayoshunaya that came up with a documentary of Afrobeats. We need more documentaries like that, more books written. We should tell our own stories. If not, people will tell their story from their own angle. And
I also feel that we need to also focus more on Nigerian artists because we've seen celebrities around the world. Biographies are done about them. Documentaries are done about them, how they started and all of that. So sometimes if you don't want to focus on one person, then you can focus on a record label and then talk about the evolution of the different artists that have worked under that record label. And that's another way to actually put that story out there. Because if you're not focusing on one person, you're focusing on many people, but you're using one umbrella, then you've covered everything. Exactly. So when another person comes to say, this person has given their point of view, this person has spoken, and then you can have something to counter it.
Akon, stop looking for people's trouble.
Stop it, oh.
Yeah, we get it. You played your role. Yeah, we love the collaborative effort.
Of course.
Even though we know, say, you said game inside. But it's all right. But, yo, Afrobeats, Akon, Convict Music, stop it.
All right, this is where we draw the curtain on the entertainment news. We will be back with Social Bill after this time out, guys.